Hi Sam. Today, we're learning the word
Glas.
Hi Alex. What does
Glas.
mean?
Glas.
means glass in English. It can refer to a drinking glass or even glass as a material. The most common usage is for a drinking glass, but it can also refer to windows made of glass.
That's interesting. Are there any tricky parts about it?
Yes, there's a potential false friend here. In English,
Glas.
can also refer to the material, but in German,
Glas.
is mostly used to talk about the object. Just remember, when you hear
Glas.
think of it as a container or the material.
Got it. How do you use
Glas.
in sentences?
Glas.
Is a neuter noun, so it uses the article.
Das.
The plural form is.
Gläser.
You can say,
Ich habe ein Glas Wasser.
which means I have a glass of water. In the past tense, you might say,
Ich hatte ein Glas.
for I had a glass. And in the perfect tense, you would say,
Ich habe ein Glas getrunken.
meaning I have drunk a glass.
So, for commands, would it be
Nimm ein Glas.
Exactly. That means take a glass. You're getting the hang of this.
what's the history behind
Glas.
The word
Glas.
comes from Old High German
Glas.
and Middle High German. Its origins trace back to Latin, where it meant glass or mirror. This word has evolved but has maintained a similar meaning throughout the years.
That's really fascinating. So it has a long history.
Yes, it does. And it's interesting to see how the word has stayed relevant over time.
Can we break down the word?
Glas.
Sure. The word itself isn't a compound, so it doesn't have a prefix or suffix. It stands alone. But if you think of it as a Lego piece, it represents a specific concept, a transparent, solid material used in various ways.
So it's like a single block without any extra pieces.
Exactly. It's a straightforward concept, which makes it easy to remember.
What about similar words? Are there others like
Glas.
Definitely. There are many words related to.
Glas.
For example, we have,
Glasur.
which means glaze and is used in ceramics. There's also,
Glaser.
meaning glazier, the person who works with glass. From the same root, you can find
Glasbläser.
which means glassblower.
Interesting. What other groups of words are there?
There are words with similar endings, like,
Laser.
which means laser, and,
Brenner.
which means burner. Both have specific uses but share the same structure. And words like,
Fenster.
window, and
Schalter.
switch are also related to glass as they often involve glass components.
That's quite a few.
Now, let's practice using
Glas.
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a restaurant. You could say,
Ich hätte gerne ein Glas Wasser, bitte.
So that means I would like a glass of water, please.
exactly. Now, how about if you're at a bar?
I could say,
Ich möchte ein Glas Bier.
Perfect. That means I would like a glass of beer. Lastly, imagine you're at home, and you want to ask someone to bring you a glass.
I would say,
Kannst du mir ein Glas bringen?
Yes. That means, can you bring me a glass? Great job, Sam.
I noticed.
Glas.
Is neuter. Do you have tips for remembering that?
Yes. A good hint is that many nouns ending in are neuter, like
Haus.
house and
Buch.
book. You can picture a glass of water sitting on a table to reinforce the idea.
That helps a lot.
Let's talk about some usage notes.
Glas.
Is mostly informal, but you can also use it in formal settings. Common phrases include
Ein Glas Wein.
a glass of wine,
Ein Glas Wasser.
a glass of water, and
Ein Glas Milch.
a glass of milk. And be careful with similar words like
Glas.
and,
Glanz.
which means shine.
I'll keep that in mind.
Now, let's look at some example sentences. You can say,
Das Glas ist voll.
to mean the glass is full. Or,
Ich habe 3 Gläser gekauft.
which means I bought 3 glasses.
Those are helpful examples.
Here's another.
Hat das Glas zerbrochen.
Meaning he broke the glass. And you can say,
Ich stelle das Glas auf den Tisch.
which means I put the glass on the table.
I see how they fit together.
Let's do a quick recall check. What's the plural of?
Glas.
Is it?
Gläser.
Correct. What does?
Ich habe ein Glas Wasser.
Mean?
I have a glass of water.
Great job. How do you say take a glass in German?
Oh, that's.
Nimm ein Glas.
Right again. What is the gender of?
Glas.
It's neuter, right?
Yes. And finally, what's a false friend for?
Glas.
Maybe glass in English might confuse me.
Exactly. You did really well, Sam. To wrap up, today we learned about
Glas.
Its meanings, usage, and even some related words. Keep practicing, and soon you'll feel confident using it in conversation.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate the help. I feel like I'm learning a lot.
You are, Sam. Keep it up, and I'll see you next time.